Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and this is Mass Effect No Guns. And today we've got a few little bits and pieces to do, we have a few little bits and pieces to do today. We're going to start, of course, by having a quick catch-up with our crew, because we just finished a main plot mission, which means some of them have some new stuff to say. Hello, Kaidan.
We haven't had time together since our last chat. A lot was said when we talked.
Oh, you mean when we flirted, Kaidan? Oh, Kaidan. Okay, I mean, though, could we maybe have a conversation not here? Because this is not flattering. I don't know if Commander Shepard's slightly sweaty right now, but this is not a flattering look. Thing I love about Kaidan, that people kind of obviously remember that Ashley was really racist. I think people forget that Kaidan was the opposite end of that spectrum. Kaidan, even though he suffered a lot at the hands of aliens during his training, he was very tolerant and he just saw everyone as people. He's like the epitome of the understanding, multicultural, Paragon-y worldview that that Paragon Mass Effect stands for. So yeah, I like Kaidan. Kaidan's lovely. You know what else I really like about the relationship with Kaidan in this game? It's that there's no like ridiculous drama. There's no like, you know, we hated each other at first, but then we saved each other's lives, and then one of us was crippled and the other one had a banana instead of a face, and then we fell in love and we made out while there was lightning storms because we thought we were about to die. Kaidan's just like, Kaidan just fancies you and he's really open about it, and as Shepard you can just kind of say, yeah, I kind of like you too, but you know, there are regs about this and we've got to be careful and we're both kind of busy and we're both professionals, so you know, maybe this isn't the right time, but you can just like each other. It's just like, yeah, you know what, sometimes relationships don't have to be the ridiculous, overblown things you see in games an awful lot. Sometimes a relationship can just be two people who like each other, and sometimes they are in the right place for that at that moment, and sometimes they aren't. And I just liked it. I just liked how simple it was. So, that done, let's head on our way. No one else downstairs had anything particularly of interest to tell us. So, let's leave Noveria, and Pax, and the Horsehead Nebula full stop, and instead head over to the brand new system Styx Theta, where we have two systems. We've got Acheron and Erebus. Let's start with Acheron, shall we? There's one planet we can land on, but right now we've got no reason to land on it whatsoever. So, shall we just pop down and figure out what's going on there? And it's Liara and Kaidan coming with me as usual. So here we are on this rather strikingly grim world, and there's only one point on the map. And the map says head due south, and we will find a listening post. It's the one thing in this whole map that's actually marked for us. So let's just head there, and obviously on the way I'll do a little bit of mining of anything I happen to find en route. So here we are coming up on the listening post, and as you can see there's already some red on our map. Let's just zoom in and see if we can have a look what's going on. Not sure we can see anything yet, but something's not right here. And if we get a little bit closer, I think we'll see the problem. And as we've just finished Noveria and this area became available immediately after that, I don't think it will come as any huge surprise to say that the problem in fact turns out to be, yep, Rachni. But luckily we've got tanks. Although just like the Rachni that we found elsewhere, obviously they bypass the shields of the Mako completely. The Mako is therefore not that good at them, because you can certainly do some damage to them, but you take a lot of damage back too. I'm gonna do a fair bit to them. I'm just gonna run over a few of them. They can't really aim at you that well. But yeah, you'll notice I'm not actually doing that much damage to them, so I'm probably gonna get out and do this on foot. Oh, that was quite a good combination right there. All right, we're getting damaged now. We're getting damaged. Let's hop out and do this on foot. Hello. Right, everyone, get your sniper rifles out. This is incidentally quite a lot of Rachni. Neural shock for you. Throw for you. And a singularity over there. Throw in a warp. Another singularity. And do what we can. Everyone is, of course, quite badly hurting at this point, so I'm going to head back to the Mako for a free instant. They all wake up. There we go. Everyone's already back together, and everyone gets a free heal out of that. I'm just going to back out and loop round, because this is, interestingly, this is kind of one of the largest number of Rachni you'll ever kind of face independently, where they're all at the same time. And You can't really do the old lift and throw trick here, unfortunately. So let's just do a quick bit of healing. Hopefully they're not going to catch up with me before I'm done. Luckily we've got Kaidan with us, so we've got, like, you know, all of the healing, which is great. There we go. The Mako's back to full strength, and this one's all on his own. That. Dead. And hello, guys. Oh! Oh, we killed at least one of them there. We killed at least one of them, and we haven't taken that much damage back. So now they're all kind of. Oh, this is a good lineup. This is a good lineup. Yep. Oh dear. All right, back around again. Back around again. Oh, another one goes down. We got another one down there. Another one down. Excellent. Yeah, now we can just run them over a little bit. This is good. Hello. Yeah, let's just keep running them over. We'll just do donuts on the Rachni. Quickly heal up the Mako once again, and back to full strength with the Mako. I think we can finish off the last two of these guys quite easily. Hello. Oi. Die. Die. Yeah, that's unfortunate for you. And he goes down from being stepped on. This is, yeah, when you've got a big bug, stepping on the bug, you need to take to the new level. This is advanced level stepping on bugs. That should be everyone. Yep, Kaidan pops up, which means we've got everyone. We use our Medigel. We've still got 5. That's lovely. So let's figure out what happened inside the inside this building. I hadn't really been expecting this when I planned this run, but yeah, Rachni have turned out to be a real challenge for me, a huge challenge, because Rachni have the massive problem of, yeah, their attacks bypass my shields, and my team is really heavy on the shields. Let's move on in, and who would have thought it? It's more Rachni, sadly. Right, guys, stay here. Right, sabotage on that cell, lovely, that worked quite nicely. I think actually that killed a couple of them straight up, which is nice. Uh-oh, back off, ow! There we go, screw you guys. Those guys are flipping fast. Oh, Kaidan, there we go, neural shock him to death, good. Alright, good, and here it's not just Rachni, it's actually more of the little guys, which is lovely. Oh, hello, careful. Right, lift him up. Oh, hello, careful. And heavy warping. And as soon as he's kind of fairly high up, put him up so he takes more fall damage as a consequence. He'll be in trouble in a sec. Yeah, he'll keep taking his damage. In a sec, he will be screwed. Yep, there he is. Warp deals with him. That leaves one left. Let's just neural shock him to the ground. Lift, which is already back off cooldown. Didn't work though. Liara, please help. And Kaidan, yep, there we go. Lovely. And Liara's warp should just... Oh, hide from Liara. Yeah, hide. No, just hang out behind the other side of the box. No, I'm fine being on the other side of the box from you. I'm so fine with that. Oh. No, other side of the box. There he goes. He's dead. Lovely. There we go. So, yes, there are Rachni in this base, and we've taken care of them now. As well as the little Rachni banelings. Ooh, wetware kit. Come on, something good. Ooh, some new amps. Oh, my goodness. That is one hell of an amp. More cooldown and a load more power. Hell yes. And if we make our way to the end of the bunker, let's look in the terminal.
Commander, you see this? They just received a supply run 2 days ago. The Rachni worked fast.
A supply run, eh?
Got it. It came from Argos Rho.
Mayday! 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 This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th Infantry, Alliance 10th Frontier Division. The listening post has been overrun by unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate extraction.
So it's not just this base under attack. Someone else sent a distress signal to this base. And that distress signal comes from somewhere else in Styx Theta. So let's go help those guys first. Let's help them first. But first, aid station. Nice. Top up my Medigel. But yes, we have something else to do in Styx Theta before we go and find the source of the Rachni, which is some people are directly under attack from Rachni at this exact moment in time. So let's go help them. So, let's leave the Acheron system and head over to the other distress signal, which we know is coming from Styx Theta. And this is the planet that we want, Nepmos. Let's just land there. Same team again. And here we are on the desolate but eerily beautiful Nepmos. Oh, look at that. Lovely, lovely looking game. Now follow your way to one of the anomalies on your map and you'll find this rather fascinating little scene where clearly it's a mining colony. But it seems like they have disturbed what looked very much like a Rachni nest there. So let's just nip down and double check that. Yep. Discovery, it appears these particle balls were shut down after breaking through the tunnels just below the surface. The shacks and equipment are stenciled with the logo of the Tenkara Mining Consortium. There's no trace of the mining crew. Interesting. After all, if there's no sign of them, then they won't mind us looting. Oh, just picked up a Nexus 7 Omnitool. Magnificent. Look at that. 43 tech cooldown bonus. Extra shields, extra... Oh, perfect. Magnificent. However, where you really want to go is pretty much straight south because the listening post is marked on your map the moment you begin. But I like going to that little mining outpost because I don't know, anything that's got a little bit of its own lore attached to it, I just find fun. So yes, let's head south and I will meet you by the listening post. So here we are. We're coming up on the listening post, and if we have a look out there, we can see plenty of the little pods that Rachni emerged from them, and plenty of red too. In fact, we can see plenty of firing going on already. So there's definitely a firefight going on here. So let's go join in, shall we? Hello, Rachni. What is going on? Obviously, these guys are already firing. These guys, unfortunately, I can't stop them using guns. Oi, no guns. There we go. I can help out. I can draw their attention. Yeah, fine. I can just keep these, basically kind of, I think my role will partly be just to keep these guys on the ground while, because these guys are firing, so I just need to distract the, Rachni really. That's kind of my job. I'm on Rachni distraction duties. Oi. Okay, so I'm just going to keep cycling around, keep an eye on my health, obviously, because the Mako can go down pretty darn quick to these guys. Yep. Oh, that was a good one. Alright, yep, he's gone sliding. Rachni swarm approaching. Let's just have a quick chat with... Let's see if we can have a quick chat with Captain Thingy McJib.
First Lieutenant Durand, ma'am. 3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry Regiment.
Nice salute there.
Damn.
We're here to help, which you can tell by the fact we haven't actually fired anything yet.
Actually, we need to get the hell out of here. But I guess your ship could carry us all.
Actually, it could, really easily. I love how her men are just fighting and dying in the background.
We've seen this before. It's a long story.
Oh, Kaidan, I like your little mask.
We might be able to hold them off if we were...
She's actually getting shot by Rachni right now!
Aye, aye. You heard the woman. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke, as good a time as any.
This is not a good time for a smoke! I think all her other men are dead. Incidentally, when she says that you can power up the defences, what it means is you can attach your Mako to the defences. But that would be me turning on a gun. So, therefore, I'm going to consider that that would be an unethical thing to do, and we're not doing that. Instead, I'm just going to quickly steal all their supplies, and then we're just going to go back to using the Mako to support them as best we can. Right, don't run over the Marine. Do not run over the Marine. And here they come. So we just need to survive another swarm, really. I'm going to hide behind the lines for a second. Just hide behind the lines and heal up. Kaidan, if you could do this quickly, that would be much appreciated, because Rachni... Yeah, the Rachni are moving in. Oh dear. We need to be faster. We need to be faster. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, I'm stuck on a barricade. I'm stuck on a barricade. Oh, hello. Oh, I think I've got a tentacle caught there. Much of you saw that there for a second on the recording. You might have seen, yeah, a tentacle hanging out of the back of, hanging off the back of the Mako there. Just keep going around, and we can hit both of them. Yeah, lovely. They really don't care about the actual post. You'll notice, like, normally you wouldn't see this because obviously they're going straight for you. Because oh, yep, that was a Rachni tentacle caught on me. You don't see it because you hide behind the barricades in the same position as Durand. But if you are just driving your tank around, you will notice fairly quickly that they don't. For the most part, they're not even trying to take out the barricade. They are just going directly for you all the time. So, oh, this will be a good run. Yeah. Oh, nice one. Uh-oh. Kaidan, repair faster. Kaidan, repair faster. They are coming. They are coming. Okay, multiple Rachni actually in the camp at this moment. I think that Marine's dead. I think the one Marine who was in the centre of the camp is dead. I think it's only Durand left now. Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. I've left all your men dead, unfortunately. Oh, hello. I'm already quite badly hurt, apparently. All right, back off, Durand. You've got to cover for me for a second, please. Okay, things have finally settled down after like 10 minutes of doing that. Let's speak to Durand.
We've been fighting for almost 26 hours straight.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs.
Uh-oh. That's the dead Marine.
My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
No, in fact, they're all dead, and that guy was invisible and dead, but apparently the game needed him to say something, so we now know where they're coming from, and we can enter it for a mine, so let's head there. Yeah, sadly, it looks like all the Marines died or otherwise glitched through the floor, but the game still needed one of them to read a message, so sadly he was missing. Oh well. And mysteriously she's decided that she absolutely has to hold on to that little bit of camp, even though there's no one else in it but her, and there's no supplies in it anymore because I've stolen all of them too. And here we are at one of the mining bases. There are apparently, there's lots of them on this planet, but you only actually find that one earlier, we found earlier, and this one here. So good old mining base. And apparently I leveled up earlier, so let's just quickly spend those points. Shepard, I'm going to get up to shield boost, which, you know, is not useful here because it's useless against Rachni, but, you know, will be extremely useful. Kaidan gets another point in Sentinel, and Liara from now on is, I think, going to have most of her points into First Aid. We may as well just keep First Aid going up. I'm actually a bit concerned about the level of healing that I've got going on, because even with Kaidan and all his medicine and even with all his medicine and first aid skills, and Liara with some first aid skills, and Asari's scientist, which also provides some first aid skills, we're slightly struggling. We're not filling up our health bar again when we do a first aid burst. So, yes, that's a concern. I'm looking around nervously because there's a containment cell here, which means I'm expecting an ambush. And an ambush is not coming. If I open the door... No. Okay. Nothing's more suspicious than an ambush that doesn't come. Right, let's go down here and be really careful because this is a large number of Rachni in a dark underground space, and that could be problematic. Luckily, you know where they're going to come out. They're going to come out of those kind of they're going to come out of those little pods that they have, which is useful for me because that means that they'll all come out of a localized area, which means singularity works quite well. So, yes, here we go. Liara, please. Let's just throw everything we've got at them. Yeah, that's one of them dead at least. Good. Oh, there's one there. Overload will help with him. Oh, hello. Alright, guys. Let them come to us one at a time. Let's not rush this one. Right, left. Warp. And throw. Okay, that'll mean a bit more fall damage happens. When he goes down, that should be the end of him. Yep, lovely. And my lift is already back. Oh, hello. There was one of them at the back there. Oops. And Liara, you push him up so he takes more fall damage. Yep, fall damage will take care of him now. There he goes. And there's one more here. And my lift's already back. People said the cooldowns in Mass Effect were too long. No, they weren't. They were absolutely fine. There we go. Send him off to the ceiling. That should be the end of him. There we go. Warp takes care of him. Lovely. Oh, uh-oh. Lift, lift, lift. Lift. Neural shock. Anything. Blimey. Oh, that was close. Oi. No. Bad. Bye. Good. That dealt with him. Next. Oh. Lift. And throw. And singularity. And Liara's warp. Neural shock to keep him down. And lift again. And my throw's back off cooldown. And that takes care of him. And another one is coming around the corner. Hello. I'm just going to drop a warp on him, then back off. If he comes around the corner, we'll take care of him. Otherwise, we'll let the warp deal with him. Is he coming? I think he's going to hold position. There we go. Alright, good. We're in good shape. Uh-oh, up! Singularity, singularity, singularity. Alright, guys, back off, back off. Neural shock him. Just back off, okay? Whew. Yeah, those guys run up to you and make you think you're safe when you're not. It's all a lie. Hello. Right. Okay, he'll wander off in that direction. He'll fall to ground in a second, and when he does, he will die. There he goes. Now, I'd imagine we've got to face one more round of Rachni before we make it to the end. Yep, there we go.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, you say that's the last of them, but you're lying. There's more are gonna pop up. I know it. Unless she is the last of them. There might be more who pop up over there. Oh, yeah, there's more. Fortunately, my cooldowns are now so damn short. It's great. Get in the wall. Oh! Two of them here and we don't have Liara. Singularity, I'm feeling in trouble. Get in the wall, you. Are you dead? Why won't you die? You're dead now. Oh! War. That'll finish you off in a sec. Oh, yes, and he's dead. And that means my two unconscious companions should spring back up and now. Guys? Kaidan. Kaidan. Wake the hell up. Oh, now you're okay. And obviously there are two little bits, and we can see here both of them have objectives at the bottom. So let's nip down and figure out what those objectives are. For the moment, just more Rachni. But also a Rachni Brood Warrior. So let's just back off quickly, shall we? Bad Rachni Brood Warrior. No. No, 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 no. Back off, back off, back off. Careful with him. Careful with him. Can we lift him? Yeah, we can. All right, he can get lifted. Good, good, good. Oh, you see, he's got biotic powers too. That's interesting. Just keep throwing powers at him. Your companions don't stand too much of a chance against this guy. Really, you're supposed to disable him and then keep going. The nice thing is, I don't think he can follow you into the tunnel. I think he's stuck outside of it. So just avoid his biotic powers and keep running in. Your warp is pretty damn powerful, so, you know. And one more warp should finish him off in a second. Oh, he's coming. Can he make it up the tunnel? If he can, I might be in trouble. Unless he just die. Unless he's going to die of warp in a sec. Oh! Yes! And I get 54,000 money for killing him, because he was apparently one of the rich Rachni Brood Lords. Whew! Alright. So, that's number 1 dealt with. And now I've only got a single Medigel left. Whew. So, this time, learn from my mistake. Just keep my guys up here. Don't actually bring them into the fight. Oh, the Brood Warriors come up. Uh-oh, and the Brood Warrior can actually make it through the door. This is a concern. Right, you take care of him as soon as possible. And we'll just take care of him. Lift! Oh dear. Yeah, this guy could be trouble. We've just got to throw everything we've got at this Brood Warrior. Oh, did you take any full damage there? Liara getting right back up again. Right back up again. Then Neural Shock and Warp. We'll just let him fall to ground. He'll die in a second to warp. Kaidan, finish him. Oh, records of the Rachni War suggest Brood Warriors, the male-gendered Rachni, only fight when a hive is severely pressed. It's safe to say you've eliminated the Rachni on Nepmos. Lovely. Well done, Kaidan. I think it was his throw that finished off the Brood Lord there. Oh, dear oh dear. So that's the Rachni colonies that were actually in Styx Theta taken care of, but obviously we know they came from somewhere. They came from an automated drone dropship that came in a few days back. So, and we know where that is thanks to the base we went to first. It's in Argos Rho. So, we need to go and figure out what the source of all these Rachni is. So here it is. It was supposed to be in Argos Rho. And if we now go to Argos Rho, we may notice that a new system has opened up. Gorgon. Because previously, you probably remember, there were only 2 systems in Argos Rho. There was Phoenix, which is where we went to first time, and Hydra, which I briefly visited but didn't go to because there's the horrible volcanic planet there. But now, a new system has opened up, Gorgon. And this wasn't here the first time that you went. Sometimes you will just find that missions will open up brand new systems, which otherwise are locked until you actually get to a specific point in a specific mission. So let me just quickly do a quick survey around this world before we get to what's obviously the highlighted area there. And this is where we really want to go. Unidentified space facility. And though it sounds rather fancy, it is of course simply, unfortunately, the ship. Liara and Kaidan have served me well so far, so they're coming with me again. So here we are in the ship. Obviously this is a nightmare because this is basically fighting Rachni but in a confined space or a very little room to maneuver, which is obviously a flipping nightmare anyway. So yeah, so let's just move through this. I may cut some of this out because I think you've seen me fighting Rachni and understand how to fight Rachni by this stage. Simple case of lift, warp, and throw. And we'll just be doing that a fair bit round this. It's just in slightly narrower than usual confine, so it's not really that tough. Oh! Together with a fair few banelings. Interestingly, like, though obviously the maze of crates would suggest that there could be 1,000 different ways through, it's almost always the same. You almost always loop round to the right and then go to the back and then have to cut back round to the left, and as a result you then loop back round to the right. So you go through like a little S. Basically you just go through a little S shape. And it's pretty much always the same layout, aside from, I think Dr. Salien's ship is like the one major exception where there's far fewer boxes, so it's a lot less claustrophobic. But in general, they're pretty much all the same layout, which is kind of a shame, because obviously there are some interesting opportunities to put together a bit of a maze in these ships, thanks to the fact they could all look the same. But never mind. Ooh, Colossus 7 human, that could be very good. Oh my goodness gracious me. Not only a massive shield, but a huge damage protection upgrade, which is obviously really convenient because it's Spider-Man. Oh, it's just, oh my goodness, yes. What does the thing look like? It's not very Spider-Man-y, but that's kind of Spider-Man. Oh, that's great. And obviously I get tons of flipping damage protection the moment I'm flipping. Anyway, that means I can upgrade everyone else's armor. So Liara goes into what I was wearing, the Predator 7. And as a result, can also have an extra bit of, can also get an upgrade to the number of stuff she's carrying. Because now she's got 2 slots rather than 1. And Kaidan can keep being Spider-Man. But obviously, I'm Spider-Woman. So that's better. Ooh, aid station. That's a bloody relief. Now, let's see what we can find out about this ship. And also, I forgot that obviously I had leveled up, so let's quickly just deal with that. Shepard, I think from now on, I'm just going to put everything into electronics really, because I'd rather have the extra shields than anything else. Liara, keep working on first aid. Kaidan can also work a bit more on first aid. Actually, no, Kaidan can work on medicine. Kaidan can work on medicine. That's worth having, because I'd like to have the master neural shock. Now, keep going through the ship and you will find a terminal attached to this large bomb-shaped thing. And there's a reason it's a large bomb-shaped thing, and that's because it's a bomb. But anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's open the terminal. So let's just listen to the data entries here. Oh, my Spider-Man armor is so much better than Kaidan's Spider-Man armor. Yes.
Looks like we'll have space for 2 reinforced platoons of Cerberus commandos.
Cerberus? Is that a corporation?
Kaidan, how have you... Kaidan, pay the bloody hell attention. Bloody hell. Yeah, this is just another bloody thing Cerberus did in this game. In this game, if something evil is being done, Cerberus is responsible. And almost none of it gets ever brought up again. So yeah, Cerberus got hold of some Rachni and decided obviously they were going to try and weaponize them and just deploy them against pirates.
It seems Binary Helix were not the only ones foolish enough to meddle with the Rachni.
Of course, technically we already knew that Cerberus had been dealing with the Rachni because we saw a Rachni in the cage with Kahoku back in part 6, if that was when we did that. So yeah, we already kind of knew Cerberus had Rachni, but yeah, looks like the Rachni outsmarted Cerberus. That's good. So let's download those logs, get a whole bunch of good stuff, and then obviously we want to blow up this ship to make sure Cerberus can't do anything else bad. And would you believe it, the moment you activate the explosive and you only have 1 minute 10 to get back to the ship, these guys all decide they're going to pop up once again. So that's good, isn't it? Hello! So mainly just keep using your biotics. Yep, fine. Hello. Mainly it's just banelings, so they're not that tough really. Just heal up occasionally. And don't forget that, you know, everything pretty much goes along the same route as it ever did. You literally just have to head round. Yeah, it's not even tight. You can see I'm already almost back at the Normandy and it's 30 seconds to go. And I wasn't even sprinting, so let's leave, shall we? Obviously, the optimal solution would be to not set the bomb, return to the Normandy, tell Ashley to go and activate the bomb, and then leave before she can get back. But never mind. Never mind. Right, that left me a little short on Medigel, so I'm just going to nip down to the first aid bay and top that up. But I think that's enough for that part. That's the post-Noveria stuff. That is kind of all the Rachni dealt with. Though obviously, potentially there are more Rachni out there. Hopefully we've dealt with the Rachni threat once and for all. Hopefully those 2 colonies of Rachni we found were all the Rachni that are out there. So yes, hopefully that's the case anyway. But next time I think we want to do a couple of submissions because we've had submissions piling up for a while, and we've done all the Noveria missions and all the Rachni stuff. So it'll be nice to clear out some of the submissions that are filling up our journal. There's some nice submissions we can complete now, so let's do those next. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Mass Effect No Guns. Thank you very much, and goodbye.